Greetings and congratulations to our Arista recipients, all our families, and all the faculty and staff watching at this time. Welcome to the 2020 virtual Arista induction ceremony for the 8th grade taking place during this remote learning. Before I begin with my comments, I want to take this time to thank Mrs. Passarelli and Mrs. Hecht, our COSAs, as well as Mrs. Personette and also Mrs. Barone, who will be watching remotely. And a thanks to Mrs. Rosenberg for her assistance with music and all your efforts in preparing for this Arista ceremony. A special shout out also to Mrs. Corio for the media production of the recording and release of this video. I also want to thank Mrs. Lanza, our dean, and Mrs. Wideline, our guidance counselor, who do so much behind the scenes to assist all students along the way. I also would like to thank the parents and guardians watching for your commitment to your child's education and supporting our school. Thank you so much for all you do. As I finish reading all your names and think about you, I'm so very pleased with you not only growing up to be successful students, but I'm also so pleased with how you have grown. This is a special moment for you, but for me it's a little extra special, as this day is one of my favorites, as it signals the first event of many final events where we will start the process to say farewell at graduation and conclude your time with us. We never in our wildest dreams and imagination expected to be addressing you in this way for Arista, or any other event for that matter. This is a painful way to celebrate, and I am someone who loves a high five, a handshake, a fist bump, and a hug. All that gone for the time being, so I ask that those of you who are watching, please be sure to pass that hug along for me. I'll wait. Go ahead. Get that hug in. Okay. Today we celebrate your accomplishments of scholarship, character, and service, the components that Arista stands to recognize. Today you become a part of a special club, as many of you are being inducted for the second year, and we also welcome all the new students being inducted for the first time as 8th graders. It's a great accomplishment. It's also no easy task. You are all joined by the hundreds of schoolmates in the lower grades as well, who this week joined you in being honored as Arista recipients. You are not only receiving this honor, but that club of thousands of students that you are part of who have left IS24 and have sat in your seats at the school have also walked the halls previously and joined you in celebrating on this day. Today, you all watch together, a part of a tradition, and you make us all very proud. The 8th grade ceremony gives me a chance to reflect on how so many of you have matured and grown in such a short period of time. Days like today also remind me, as I read your names, how you help us all remain the pride of Great Kills. President Abraham Lincoln is quoted as saying, "Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm." Through your schoolwork, volunteering, and being self-motivated and disciplined, you have earned the right to be recognized as Arista members, and now I challenge you to continue to make the right choices and stand firm as you now stand in the right place. I told you all on the first day of school in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade that in 3 short years you were going to take this time in your life to learn how to make the right choice to be successful. As I speak to you now from my backyard, I'm convinced that many of you were listening. I want to congratulate you all for your hard work and dedication in this achievement, and I'm confident you will look to repeat this accomplishment next year in all your high schools. This is an achievement that does not require your principal to explain how good it feels. But trust me, if I was with you in your homes or wherever you're watching this right now, I know you feel really good. You smiling? Good. So now I want you to go and cherish this moment and know how good it feels as you plan for future achievements in high school and beyond. I congratulate you, and I wish you all the best as I plan to speak to you again at the graduation celebration we're going to prepare and share with you in a few weeks. Please be sure to take some pictures with family and friends, or while you're watching the ceremony at home, and share it with those who couldn't be with you today. You earned that opportunity. And if you want to celebrate a little bit on social media, please go ahead. I'd love to see those pictures. Thank you all for this opportunity to serve as your principal and having me spend this time with you today. All the best to you and your families, and I can't wait to hear about your adventures in high school next year. Take care and be well.
Welcome staff, students, and families to our first virtual Arista ceremony. I want to congratulate our students on being inducted into the Arista Honor Society, which promotes high achievers to become leaders in school and their communities. To say that we are proud of all of your hard work is an understatement. Throughout your time at IS24, you have remained focused, committed, and motivated to perform your best in all of your academic endeavors. As you move forward into the next phase of your education, be sure to strive to proudly serve your community and aspire to be the role models and leaders of the future. These have been difficult times for all of us, and we are all working together to persevere. Life's challenges can take on many forms, but don't let them get in the way of your dreams. You are our future, and I'm proud to see how well you are handling the situation. For our first speaker, I would like to introduce Catherine Chen from Class 801. She will be speaking about scholarship. Catherine enjoys traveling, playing musical instruments, volunteering, and photography. She will be attending Stuyvesant High School in the fall.
Greetings, Mr. Santa Maria, Mrs. Personette, teachers, staff members, and fellow Arista members of the IS24 class of 2020. It is a great honor and my pleasure to be taking this opportunity to speak to you about scholarship. It's hard to form an exact definition because there are so many aspects behind the word scholarship. Scholarship goes far beyond your academic achievements in school. More so, it is the ability to take what you learn here with you and use it to initiate positive changes in society. It is about personally always wanting to learn something new, constantly striving for improvement, having persistence, and taking full advantage of every opportunity offered to you. Each and every one of you demonstrated the qualities of being a scholar by dedicating yourselves to fulfilling the requirements of becoming an Arista member. Although our ceremony appears to be quite different this year, we are still being acknowledged and commended for our character, service, and scholarship. American author Tom Bodett once said, "In school, you're taught a lesson and then given a test. In life, you're given a test that teaches you a lesson." This is very true. What you're taught in school serves as a strong foundation for your individual futures. Applying the lessons you learn along the way will help you overcome the many obstacles life may present. Take this time in your life now to ask questions, make mistakes, and learn from them because in the outside world, second chances are rare. Life is like one big experiment, so don't be afraid to fail. Failing allows you to recognize what not to do and how to improve, which brings you one step closer to success. The next time you find yourself bored while your teacher lectures you on whatever topic, encourage yourself to understand the relevance behind it and connect what you are being taught to real-life experiences. Finally, it is unbelievable to me how quickly these 3 years have flown by. In only a few months, we as a graduating class will part and go our separate ways to the high school where we will be spending the next 4 years. Our middle school years are coming to an end, but remember, every end is a new beginning. Recognize and appreciate those who have impacted your life because they have helped you become the person you are today. Thank you.
For our second speaker, I would like to introduce Karenna Kavanaugh from Class 803. She will be speaking about service. Karenna enjoys playing basketball, art, reading, writing, and traveling. She has a younger brother named Connor. Karenna will miss IS24, but is looking forward to attending the Scholars Academy at Susan E. Wagner High School in the fall.
Hello, Mr. Santa Maria, Mrs. Personette, teachers, students, parents, and families. In Webster's dictionary, service is defined as the contribution to the welfare of others. The ultimate service is saving people's lives. This is shown today as we see great acts of service from our essential workers. From doctors and nurses risking their lives every day to help patients, to city workers who make sure that New York runs smoothly. Despite everything going on, their acts of bravery and kindness help us all. During the last few months, we have seen great acts of service from our military and fellow Americans when they came to serve our city. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, What are you doing for others? Even though our world has been put on pause, we can answer that question today by simply wearing a face mask whenever we go out, or by standing 6 feet apart from each other. The IS24 community is no stranger to service. We always answer the call when help is needed through many ways, including food and clothing drives. Many of our staff and students participate in community events such as walks and charitable collections. Many students perform service by cleaning up our beaches and parks to beautify them. Recently, we came together to participate in the Rainbow Project to collectively lift Staten Islanders' spirits as a sign that we're all in this together. Even though our building is closed, our teachers and administrators are working daily to ensure that their students continue to receive the best education possible. When we think about people who exemplify service, we can look no further than the students and staff of IS24, as well as doctors, nurses, first responders, and scientists. As we go forward in our lives, we will remember this time and be able to answer the call of service once again.
For our third speaker, I would like to introduce Kayla Manny from Class 803. She will be speaking about character. Math and science are her favorite subjects, along with performing arts. She dances at Exposure Dance Studio and enjoys taking theater classes as well as voice lessons. She will be attending Wagner High School Scholars Program in the fall, and she is excited to join their theater department and further explore her love for math and science.
Hello, Mr. Santa Maria, Mrs. Personette, teachers, parents, and fellow Arista members. Character is one of the 3 principles of Arista, and I always thought of character as your moral compass, being a good person. But I think it's interesting that Albert Einstein once said, "Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character." Einstein was a genius, so I think we can trust him when he says that maintaining good character relates directly to attitude. Now more than ever, we have to keep our spirits high with the ongoing pandemic. The class of 2020 has faced a challenging few months and had to adjust to an entirely different school environment. Missing our friends, teachers, and our senior dance. Sorry about the dress, Mom. We've had to push through to finish our school year. Yet here we are. We made it. Our class has demonstrated a good attitude from the start, staying on top of work, helping each other with homework, and keeping in touch. We maintained a positive mindset and continue to contribute to our community's safety. Many of us have taken part in the Rainbow Project, hanging our artistic creations on our windows or outside our homes to uplift neighbors and others that walk by. Some of us have shown support by delivering baked goods to hospitals and saluting essential workers during neighborhood drive-bys. We are also keeping our IS24 community alive, while still social distancing to keep everyone else safe. With FaceTime homework sessions to keep each other motivated, Zoom dance classes with friends, and drive-bys to deliver fun treats to classmates, we have put in the effort to maintain our close community. This makes me excited to think about how our community is not just limited to our school building, and that it will continue to remain strong even after we graduate. As we move forward into high school, keeping our good attitude is something we will carry with us, whatever challenges we face, and will come out of this pandemic, hopefully corona-free and with courageous character. Congratulations to the class of 2020 for coming so far during this crazy year.
We make a sincere pledge to build our life and vocation on the firm basis of integrity in thought and act, to conduct ourselves towards people with courtesy, tolerance, fairness, and unselfishness, to become a thoughtful, loyal citizen to our school, community, and nation.
On behalf of the entire IS24 community, I want to congratulate you on your achievement. I promise all of your hard work will be worth it. As you move forward with your education, continue to crush your goals and always remember to never give up. Today I leave you with a powerful quote to always reflect back on, by John Quincy Adams. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, or become more, you are a leader. Congratulations.